So it also looks like around here, price starts to break under the averages. So this could be something that I could use or not use. We just have to kind of continue on with the analysis. But for now, I'm just going to write down price. It breaks under the EMAs. However, it does. It's the move that creates the next push. So going over the screenshot here, we have prior to the distribution, there was accumulation and reaccumulation, which is this leg right here. Then price created a nice sideways movement. And from that sideways movement, it validated with a distribution with this candle right here, with this kind of schematic. And then as it distributed, it created that next push with these candles right here. And then it went sideways again, created that stage 1. And then it created another momentum push, which is our stage 2 redistribution. And with this push right here, we noticed that they were fairly full-bodied, showing me that there was true sellers in this push right here. There was not much back and forth, so a lot of bearish and bullish candles in the mix. It was just straight up bearishness, which is something that is important to keep in mind, because I noticed that there's a lot of the time you'll see a lot of back and forth with these buildups. Like even on the bullish side as well, you'll see a lot of bearish and bullish candles going back and forth. And knowing that this is fairly clean in terms of the momentum before the pause, this is something that I could look to actually implement as something to look out for, and a rule when looking at my higher time frame context. So the candles were fairly full bodied, showing true sellers. There wasn't much back and forth wicks, so that means that there's not a lot of wicks here. This was fairly wicky as well, but it wasn't just completely throwing me off, right? Like this is just clear selling. Like there wasn't much of this stuff in here. So that's something that I also want to look for. It just shows a clean movement, right? A clean momentum, clean pushes. And that's something that I want to get part of. I don't really want to get into the whole back and forth market with here, because this is a higher time frame. If I go in a lower time frame, this is obviously going to be a lot more back and forth and a lot more indecisive. And just looking for these is something that I could possibly it's something that I probably will implement as a rule in my system, because it's just clean. It's a lot simpler, and it's gonna filter out a lot of unnecessary trades, and it's gonna help me take much more quality setups. So here we're talking about the pause. So there was a lot of wicky movement from the candlestick. So after this pause right here, a lot of back and forth within this specific area. So a lot of sideways. This is something where I don't want to be part of. As well as the pause wasn't that good. It was more so just sideways like that. A pause that I want to see is something that just kind of goes down, and it's kind of how do I put it? It's like contained, right? It's not like overly bullish wicks or like just a lot of selling wicks and back and forth price action like here. I just want to see much more contained selling into these moving averages, showing me that clean sell-off and then the clean buying, and then being part of the lower time frame when I do scale down. But considering that this is just the higher time frame, this right here is not really looking good in terms of a pause that's worth following. So we noted that price usually does go down to these moving averages with these bullish candles right here, and these are really strong, right? Like this is a good kind of setup that I want to look for. Like if this happened here, this would be a very good setup, right? But because this kind of happened, this sideways movement happened within this level, these two candles right here show me that there is that buying before selling. Well, we wouldn't know that this sold at the time, but at the time of these two candles right here, we know that there was a lot of buying, taking out basically anyone here kind of going long and short, and then kind of creating that redistribution possibility before these print right here. Like as it breaks with this candle right here, there's a possibility that this will be a redistribution, and then as it kind of breaks down under this moving average with this bullish candle right here, there was probably a setup within this area right here. So I wrote down price looks like it breaks under the EMAs. However, it's the move that creates the next push. So that's something that so this is basically a very detailed context what I see in these, and I'm gonna try and do this for every single one on video with you guys, just to show you guys the whole process of everything. This is very boring stuff, very boring, but when you develop these rules, like it's gonna be obviously you're gonna be paid in dividends very long term wise. So that's for the first screenshot right there. And then what I'm gonna do is, instead of just reading through every single one, what I do when I do finish this stuff, I'll just put it to like ChatGPT and just copy and paste every single one and just ask for like a rule based system off of that stuff, and yeah, it'll be a lot more easier than kind of just reading through every single one and seeing the similarities between them. So with this one right here, it's a lot different. Clearly, you know, just kind of comparing the first one to this one right here, there was a prior distribution, right? This is now bullish side. There was prior distribution, prior redistribution. Price starts creating a little stage one right here, and then starts creating that nice stage two push, showing that there's momentum with this breakout right here. And then price decides to flush again, so we have a pause here. So if we're talking like the full schematic, you have a accumulation, you have the pause right here, a long pause, or you could kind of just say that there's another flush into an accumulation, to a pause right here, to a pause, another flush, accumulation right here, which is what I marked out. And then we have that stage two push that's sideways, and then that stage two again. So because I'm trying to look for a 1-2-1-2 pause as of right now, because I want to know that there's momentum coming into the market, this was already preset by these rules right here, right? Wait for a sequence of 1-2-1-2 pause. That's something that I want to continue following for right now. Eventually, maybe I might start being a little bit more aggressive and taking the first 1-2-1. But for now, we're just focusing on money proving that, or the market proving to me that it wants to go in my direction. So we're waiting for a little bit more confirmation with that 1-2-1-2 pause. So with this one right here, it's coming from a prior longer term, like higher time frame redistribution, accumulation right here, flush out, mini. I already went over this like just a couple seconds ago. But what do we see here? So prior to the distribution, prior to the accumulation, there was a mini flush followed by the 1-2-1-2 sequence. All right. The candles were fairly full bodied still, right? These were fairly full body candles. These were really good candles. Sellers, full bodied, showing true buying buying. So the reason why I'm saying this is true buying, So the reason why I'm calling this true buying is because, again, there's not a lot of back and forth within this whole entire push. You don't really have bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, a lot of indecisiveness. It's more so just straight up bullishness. So we know that there's a lot of money coming into the market after this stage one, or kind of like this whole entire stage one right here, or from what I drew out, this stage one to stage two to stage one to stage two. True buying. So full body showing true buying. So this was also another thing that's a common similarity between this one. There was a lot of wicky movement. So here there was a little bit of wicky movement from this candle, and then you have kind of like this as well, but it's still looking pretty good. I mean, it's still very bullish as well, so the delivery is looking really good. For the pause, wait. Who buying? Not much back and forth. Candle. Not many back and forth. Not much back and forth candles being performed, or I'll just do being printed. Actually, let's just follow this layout. Let's not try and deviate from this because we want to let fucking ChatGPT do all this stuff in the end. So the candles were fairly full bodied, showing true buying. There wasn't much back and forth wicks, candles, and wicks. The wicks. So wicks, for basic candles, and the pause on the EMAs. And the pause into the EMAs, and then here we had a pause, and then we had the pause into the 5 EMA. So for the pause, there was pretty good. So the pause was clean. There was clean buying into selling. So that clean buying into selling is right here. So we had that clean buying into clean selling, like clean selling candles, no wickiness, nothing like that. It was just straight up just buy to sell. Here you had to straight up buy to sell, but it didn't continue on with that selling, or you had a nice selling to buying, but it didn't continue with the buying. It kind of just went sideways. This is what I'm talking about, how there was a lot of wicky movement from the candlesticks. There wasn't good enough pause. It was just basically going sideways. But here we noticed that price was really just going up. So a lot of bullish candles to selling. And this is what I think looks good, because it shows you that true, strong hands, like strong money, like big money's coming into here. It's selling off. So in a lower time frame, there is opportunities for individuals to start selling the market and think that there's going to be a reversal. But on a higher time frame, this is just a pullback. And what we're trying to look for in a lower time frame is for that continuation to the top side. So when I scale down into this, I'm viewing this area right here as a very good kind of containment. So there's gonna be like price kind of holding within this like lane right here, and as it breaks out with this candle, there's probably some type of accumulation candle within here that I could look to take part in with a buy stop to continue going higher. So this is why I'm trying to look for those clean candles, and from here, you know, this is something that validates that cleanliness. Not much back and forth. There was not really movements, just straight up pulls a bearish, which is good. So in terms of the actual like pause itself, like as it pauses into EMAs, it looks like price prints a strong bearish candle into the EMAs, 5 EMA, and then creates the next push. So that's I think there's a lot of similarities with this. The only difference is obviously the pause here, right? They both hit the 5 EMA initially. This one actually does end up breaking under it. This one doesn't. This just hits the 5 and goes up. Both of them have really clean buying, right? Really clean selling. You know, as I just mentioned, you know, the pause is sideways here. I don't really like that. But then here, it's just straight up buying to selling. The only thing that might throw me off here is this, right? This right here might throw me off a little bit wicky right here. But generally, this whole entire move looks really good. This is something that I feel like I would trade. I don't think that I would trade. I think I would trade after this candle closes and this candle starts. I would probably trade that. Unless, yeah, I mean, just looking at these two right here, they touch the 5 EMA. So as it touches the 5 EMA, that could possibly be enough of a pause for me to start looking for entries. Well, of course, we have to look through the whole entire data sheet. I mean, if there's a lot of trades that kind of go down into the 10, into the 20, maybe even under, I could look to kind of just focus on taking those. So if I were to, you know, create a system based off that, I would miss out on this opportunity on the 5 EMA, because I know that through my testing, right, if hypothetically this ends up happening with all the other case studies here, right, I would miss out on these opportunities that hit the 5 EMA, because I know that I could wait for it to kind of go down to the 10, go down to the 20, maybe even a little bit under, to then get a better entry and more RR. But that's something that we need to look for with all the other case studies. But for now, this is what we have. Followers created. Let's just make the sequence here. The 1 2 1. The 1 2 1 2 sequence. So yeah, let's go into the third one. All right, guys, hold on again. All right, so what else? Let's go to the next one here. Line up and shit. All right, so here that was it. Okay. There was a mini flush. There was a flush followed by a 1 2 1 2 sequence. So here you have a 1. You have a 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. sequence. So we have a 1 2 1 2 1 2 sequence, and then I probably get into here. 1 2 1 sequence. So within this push right here, the candles we're not. So the candles here were not ideal, as it was very wicky, and there wasn't wicky. It was a clear stage 2, but the candle weren't worth the trade. Yeah, just don't. Like, you have to stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. But the stage 2 that I'm taking it off of, it isn't like this candle right here doesn't look good, right? It's very wicky, and then you have kind of like a pause in there. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't show clear willingness to buy and sell. It's more enter and sell, causing the choppiness. So yeah, you have this is beautiful market. I mean, you have the flush, you have the stage 1, you have the stage 2, stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2, and here I decided to take the entry. But prior to this entry, what did the actual stage, the candles look like prior to it? And from looking at this, it's not really the same as this or the same as that. It's more just, here's stage 2, here's bullish candles. However, intermediate wise, so if I were to scale down, this would be a lot more confusing and not worthwhile taking entry. So this is one of them that I probably wouldn't consider. Highly wicky movements. So because that's the case, I'm just gonna cut it off there, because I already know that this is a trade that I probably wouldn't follow. So we're gonna mark this with a red. Oh fuck, where is it? We're gonna mark this with a red, because this is something that I do not want to follow. These are ones that I want to follow. Okay, here, let's look at this one now. So there was a nice flush. So prior to accumulation, there was a mini flush followed by 1 2 1 2 sequence. So you have 1 2 1 2 sequence. The candles were fairly full bodied, showing true buying. There was not much back and forth candles. We had a pause to the 5 into pause to the 10 EMAs. To the 10 EMAs. The stage 2 was fairly short, but still really clean candles. So really clean candles. So this is still a viable option. The pause was clean. However, I would maybe want to see a little bit more willingness to go down, like bearish candles. I mean, this is a nice sell-off. Obviously, like it's pretty contained, right? It's not. It's like kind of just going sideways and going down a bit. Like diagonally, it's looking pretty good. So if this wasn't here, how would I view this market? So I would view this pause pretty decent. I mean, it's better than this for sure. It's not as good as this. It's better than this right here. Right? These candles are just a little bit more uglier. Like it still has that wickiness to it, but these are a little bit more uglier. This is decent. So really clean candles. Really clean candles, decent selling. Not really any wicky movements, just straight up. Pause was clean, so it was a clean pause. There was clean selling. The pause was clean, but the candles went sideways. Okay, it didn't go sideways, but the candles weren't as clear that it wanted to sell into the EMAs. Like there wasn't. Like there wasn't clear down pushes / sell off into the EMAs. It just tapped. Really. The pause was clean, so it was a clean pause. It was contained, but the candles weren't like clear selling. Like nothing here showed me that, it wanted to go a little bit deeper and kind of sell off into that buying. I don't know, how would I view this? Like this is clean. Like I could see myself buying this. It's just I kind of want a little bit more clarification of selling into buying. But just context wise, of course, if I go to a validation, go to an entry time frame, it'll show me like a good entry. But just looking at the context itself, you have that nice stage 2, right? Bullish candles, very nice. You have a nice pause here, and then you have a nice continuation up. Looks like price prints along bearish candle to 5. Looks like price prints a strong bearish candle. Just tap them really. The candle really. What can I write here? The pause was clean, but the candles weren't as clear that I wanted to sell into the EMAs. Like there wasn't clear down pushes / sell off into the EMAs. It just tapped them. But I guess this is good for continuation. But this did create a very nice stage 2. So maybe. So this is my thing. Maybe the pause isn't. I mean, the pause is important, but focusing on the candlesticks prior would be a lot more important than the actual pause itself, I would guess. Right? It makes a lot of sense because if the candlesticks that created the stage 2 prior was more back and forth, there would be a lot more indecisiveness of buyers and sellers. So then a really good pause could be maybe not good, but a really like a decent pause, but really good candlesticks prior with the stage 2 shows clear buying to maybe unsure sideways action would deliver better. Because if we look here, you have really good buying, or you have really good selling. You have shitty sideways, but then you have a nice sell-off into the buying. Here, you have good buying, really good selling, pause, really good selling, pause, and then you have a nice move out of it on a lower time frame at least. Here, I don't like this, right? I already went over like this. The candles doesn't look good. Here you have a really good buying, stage 2. You have a decent pause sideways. So maybe the candles prior to the pause need to look very clean. It looks like the pause can be decent, but the candlesticks prior determine if the pause would be worth entering, would be worth following or not. Right, that's kind of what I'm taking away from these past 4 trades or past 4 case studies. But for right now, this is what I see. So, but this did create a very nice stage 2. So maybe the candlesticks prior to the pause need to look very clean. It looks like the pause can be decent, but the candlesticks prior determine if the pause would be worth following or not. Obviously the pause still has to look good, but you have a lot of momentum in here. You have a lot of momentum in here. You have a lot of momentum in there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna try and do. Is this just the same trade? The fuck? So it looks like it's the same trade, bro. The fuck? Okay, looking at this one, I already know that this is gonna be shit. I already know that this is shit for sure. So, what do you got here? So prior to the accumulation, there was mini flush, right? You have the flush, you have the stage 1, stage 2. Ooh, this one didn't look as good. Sequence. The sequence, however, the sequence wasn't as clear as clear. It was more choppy for the first 1-2, but then the 1-2 pause was good. Was good. I guess that first 1-2 doesn't really matter because I don't follow it. Or I mean, I follow it, but I'm not like trading it, so it doesn't matter that much. But then the 1-2, which is this, the 1-2 was pretty good. It was pretty good. The candlesticks were fairly full bodied, so they weren't as full bodied. They were really good momentum candles. So the candles were not full bodied, but good enough bullish no, it's not word presence. Good enough bullish, good enough buying. Enough buying, good enough amount of buying pressure. There was like, how do I put this? I feel like it's decent. Yeah, I feel like this is decent. Like, I mean, it was a little bit wicky. it was just a little bit wicky, but nothing crazy. Still followable. So the pause was clean. The pause was clean, but the pause was clean. Had a clean bearish sell off in 5, 10 EMA. Let's take a look at how many candles it usually creates. So for here, it took 1 candle or 2, essentially with this wick right here, this wick, 2. Here it took 1, 2, 3, 4 to go sideways. Here it took 1, 2 candles. Here it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very inconsistent so far. Let's not count the candles. Let's kind of just look at the actual candlesticks and how they look. Had a clean sell off into the 10 EMA. EMA. Wait, let me take a look again. Yeah. So it created a pretty choppy stage 2. So it created a pretty choppy stage 2 before it took off. Oh my god. And before it took off. But essentially what it okay. So prior to the accumulation, there was a flush followed by a 1-2-1-2 sequence. However, the sequence wasn't clear. It was more choppy for the first 1-2, so it was choppy for 1-2, which I agree. It was pretty choppy with the 1-2, but then the 1-2 pause was good. Right, so the 1-2 pause was good. The candles were not full body, but good enough amount of buying pressure. So it wasn't full bodied, like all of them were full bodied, but it was pretty good buying pressure, right? Money was clearly coming into this market. It was just a little bit wicky, right? You have the wicks here, then you have the kind of like this stuff here, and then you have this, but it was still followable. The pause was clean, right? This pause was really clean, right? It had the clean sell off into the 10 EMA. But as a result, this did create pretty choppy sideways for a little bit before it actually took off and created that large push here. Okay. Oh my god. Do I not have the alignment? There we go. Okay, next one. So this is coming from a previous... There was... So prior to the accumulation, there was previously a bullish run followed, so prior to the accumulation, right, there was previously a bullish run followed by the 1 2 1 2 sequence So how does this look? This is what 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. There's this move right here. So we took, so this is this one right here. This is this one. This one. And then, this. So 1 1 2 2. So we're probably taking this one instead of this one, realistically. Fuck, I don't know why I did multiple in one. I don't know why I did that. This is the one I would probably take though, for sure. Okay. So prior to the accumulation, there was previously bullish price action, followed by the 1 2 1 2 sequence. So the candles were fairly weak for the initial few candles of this stage 2, but then created large nice candles. So the large candles were these guys right here, and then it went sideways. So the candles were not full bottom, good enough to buying pressure, which is still a bit wicky, nothing crazy, still followable. So the sequence wasn't clear, it was one choppy. The first two, then 1 2 was good. The candles were not full body, but good enough. So the candles were pretty weak for the initial candles. The pause was clean. Okay, so here the pause was clean. So as it kind of went down, so the pause was clean. Oh, why is it not? Come on. The pause was clean. The pause was clean. So the pause was pretty bad at first, but then created those two bearish candles that went into the 20 EMA. That was a nice 20 EMA, clean bearish candles, clean bearish candles right there. Sideways movement. Bearish candles, pretty choppy at first, then creates really good stuff. The sideways was pretty shit at first, but then it created those two really good bearish candles, which is good enough for me. Right, shows you a large amount of selling here. Green bearish candles, then price goes off. Okay. So here you have a prior flush. So prior to the accumulation, there was a mini flush. There was a flush, followed by the 1-2-1-2 sequence. The candlesticks were fairly. How would I describe this? So the candlesticks were fairly bullish. We're bullish. So the candlesticks were pretty good. However, it created a gap initially during the initial push. So maybe that's something that I don't look at. But the push could also mean a lot of strength as well. Because a gap could mean a lot of strength as well, right? But this is still strength, right? The pause was really shit. It was really bad. Just super wicky and not clear buying to selling into the EMAs. That's just it. I mean, it wasn't clear enough for me, so probably not something that I would look for here. Okay, so this is the fucking same shit. What the fuck? Am I doing some dumbass shit? The fuck is this? This is the same shit, dude. Wait, is it? It is. What the fuck? Alright. This too. What the fuck? Okay, here. Oh my god, it's compromised, bro. My data collection is compromised. Okay, so here we have a large flush right here. It's pretty large. Then you have a stage 1, stage 2, stage 1. Stage 1, stage 2. Oh, this is so choppy. This is very choppy. This is very choppy. Very choppy market. Very choppy. Very choppy. Very choppy. So we're gonna put this in red. Very choppy. Okay, so we have this accumulation here. This accumulation was very choppy. So prior to the accumulation, there was a previous. There was a decent sell-off. There was a flush. There was a flush followed by the 1-2. So you have a 1-2-1-2-1 sequence. The candles were very strong. It did have this candle, but majority, but very clear buying pressure. Stage 2. Full-bodied. Full-bodied bullish candles. The pause was pretty good. was pretty good. It had clear selling into the 10 EMA. Any 10 EMA. I didn't like the first bearish candle with the large bottom wick. It was worth following after the next bearish candle, and then it made the push. However, I'm not liking the stage 1 accumulation because of that very large wick. Maybe that was from news. Maybe that was from news. But I guess it didn't affect the overall rest was really clean. Right, this was clean from the rip. Besides this candle right here, this stage 1 was clean, this stage 2 was clean, this pause was very clean, this stage 2 was very clean, the pause was clean after this little area, and then it created this, right? This whole funnel right here was very clean. I think this is the cleanest case study we have so far. This is the cleanest that we have so far, for sure. Clean bullish candles, clean stage 2 candles, right? You have clean stage 2 candles right here. Other than this, you have clear stage 2, maybe not as clear with this, but you obviously have the gaps and you have a large momentum candle, so this is pretty clear. This is prior to the accumulation. Yeah, this is one I didn't like, so we're gonna go ahead and get that. This is not good. 1 2 1. See, I didn't like that. I didn't like this. This is good, right? This is decent buying for the stage 1, but stage 2 is really good here. Right, very clear, right? You have bullishness here. This 1 2 1 2, but this 2 is very good. 1 2 1 2, very good. Have a little bearish candle, right? Did have a little bearish candle in here, but it doesn't compare to the amount of money coming in there. Okay, next one. So this is, so you have flush, you have the stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. This stage 2, I think this is fairly choppy now that I'm looking at it. Fairly choppy stage 2. Fairly choppy stage 2. Yeah, it's a very choppy stage 2. Pretty choppy stage 2. Pretty choppy stage 2. Pretty choppy. So you have 1 2 1 2 pause I'm taking this initial one here. So looking at the candlesticks prior, this is very choppy, very ugly. Yeah, it was very ugly. I wouldn't take this. Very choppy. Okay, next one is this. So you have stage 1, stage 2, stage 1. Oh, okay, here's a good one. I think this is a good one. Oh, why does it do that, man? So you have a nice flush, or you could say you have a nice flush here, but I did the overall accumulation here. Maybe this would have been accumulation, pause. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. So this was really good initially, but then kind of, okay, yeah, this is choppy as well. So prior to the accumulation, there was a flush followed by the 1-2-1-2 sequence. Wrong initially. Like very strong. But then prior to the pause, the candles started to go back and forth instead of keeping that bullish pressure. So the 1-2-1-2, this was amazing right here. This was amazing. However, towards the end, it kind of went sideways. I didn't really like that. The pause was nice, but then kind of just went sideways again. Like, it created a very choppy market out of it, right? This was very choppy after this right there. So, yeah, the pause was pretty shit. So the pause is pretty shit because of this. So this is another red. So far out of what, 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So far out of 11, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them that with really good context, in my opinion. Context, in my opinion, like the stage 2 sequence, like really good, right? Okay, next one. So here you have, okay, the same thing. This is also pretty choppy. Yeah, this is pretty choppy as well. I don't like this. Looks really choppy. This whole move, like, it's clearly going bullish. Maybe on like, so this is a 3 hour. Maybe on like a 6 hour, this looks really clean. But on a 3 hour context, this looks really bad. Really bad. Because if we think about it, this right here, right, it goes down, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes because if we draw this from here, hold up, because if we draw this, right, you have, it goes here, it goes down, then it goes back up, then it goes down, closes, right, goes down a little bit, then goes up, and then goes down and closes. Right, this is what this looks like right here. Yeah, it does that. So as pressed kind of does its thing and just kind of breaks down into here and then starts doing its thing up like that. This looks similar. This doesn't look similar at all to the other ones for sure. It does not look similar. I probably wouldn't touch this. It doesn't look, yeah, it just doesn't look good. Like, this shows money's coming into it on maybe like a 6 hour, 7 hour, 8 hour. But on a 3 hour context, this looks really bad. I mean, the wicks, the wickiness, the back and forth. I mean, the small candles here, the small pauses. I mean, true continuation pauses for sure. But I don't know. I just don't like how this looks. It's pretty choppy. Let's just take that out. Okay, this one right here, you have a clear stage 1, 2, 1, 2. This is also pretty choppy. I don't like this either. Yeah, it's also pretty choppy. The willingness to continue going higher is not like the buyers in this leg right here, which is the stage 2 that I'm looking for, to have a nice pause. It just doesn't look good, man. Like, it doesn't look good. It has a lack of willingness to go higher. I mean, it does go higher, but it doesn't show me true buying pressure. Like, maybe this right here looked really good, but then these candles right here looked like shit. And then price created that pause. Like, yeah, that doesn't look good. Here you have your stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. Again, this one here doesn't look good as well. You have wickiness right here, gaps in here. Like, the gaps are good, but it followed with a pretty shit bullish candle. A really good pause though. It created a really good pause. That's a beautiful pause. Continuation, but that priorness right there that doesn't look really good. Here you have a stage 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, this one looked really good right here. So prior to the accumulation. Oh my god, bro, why does it not? Okay, so prior to the accumulation, there was a flush followed by a 1, 2, 1, 2 sequence. The candles are very strong. It did have a strong. So the candles are very strong. Full-bodied candles. So full-bodied candles. The pause was also very good. Was pretty good. So, okay, the pause was pretty bad. With the wicks. But then the bearish candle following that went into the 10 EMA was nice, and then created the move from there. Where from there, create the move from there. So you had the prior flush, you have a stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. Very nice buying. Shitty initial pause, but then it created that kind of containment here. Yeah, that looks, yeah. That's something, that's a nice setup right there, I would say. Okay, here you have your, coming from prior bullishness, you have a stage 1, stage 2, stage 1. Okay, this is shit. You have a prior stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage, yeah, it's also shit. You have stage 1, stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. This is also shit. Looking at this now, could view maybe a stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2, Stage 1, even that, this looks pretty bad. I mean, this wickiness right here looks pretty bad. I mean, it kind of creates that pause as well. Yeah, it looks bad as well. It's something I probably miss out. I think I have a general idea of what I'm looking for now. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. This is very wicky as well. Stage 1, 2, 1, 2. Very wicky, very sideways, back and forth. Not sideways, just back and forth. No clear momentum on the top side. This right here is nice. This pause is really ugly. So you have stage 1, 2, 1, 2. This is really nice. Creates a nice pause, but I entered here. This is nice. This is nice right here. This is nice. Probably enter something in there. Stage 1, stage 2. Yeah, this is also ugly. You have a stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. This is nice, stage 2. Price comes back. So you have a nice stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2, stage 1. Right, pretty good funnel right here. Pretty good funnel. Breaks out. And then, unlucky with the sideways stuff. And then here, this looks really good. Okay, wait. Let me just start deleting stuff that look like really shit. Okay. So this looks like shit. That looks like shit. This looks like shit. This looks like shit. 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 So going off where I entered, this is shit. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is good. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is good, right? You have your 1, your 2, your 1, your 2. Very nice 1, 2, 1. Oh, very nice 2, 1, 2. Pause. 2 of the averages right here. That's pretty good. You have 1. Oh, this is coming from reaccumulation, right? Reaccumulation here. Reaccumulation. Here's coming from a flush. 1, 2, 1, 2. This is shit. Coming from prior flush, accumulation, reaccumulation. 1, 2, 1, 2. So stage 1, stage 1. So you have a stage 1, stage 1, stage 2. Shoot, this is shit. So prior distribution from here, longer term accumulation. By going off this is more of accumulation. Move up, longer term stage 1, so it's probably accumulation. Breaks up with this accumulation stage 2. But then stage 2. This looks kind of weak, right? It looks strong at first, but then kind of goes weak a little bit here. This is probably shit as well. Stage 1, stage 2. Stage 1, stage 2. This is good. Stage 1, 2, 1, 2. This is nice bullishness, nice pause. All right, so you have distribution, stage 1, stage 2, stage 1. This is good. If I took the entry, this is a stage 1, stage 2, stage 1. This looks really good. Price delivers. But from where I took it right here, this looks shit. But I'm going to keep this because this is a nice stage 1, 2, 1, 2. Momentum, pause. That looks really good. 1, 2, 1, 2. That looks good as well, right? Nice momentum, nice pause. That looks really good. 1, 2, 1, 2. So you have nice momentum, pause into here. That looks really good. Despite I took entry here, this should have been my entry somewhere around here, probably for a break even. Here you have a nice flush out 1 2 1 2. So 1 2 1 2. This looks decent. Not enough volume in these candles though. Stage 1, stage 2. This looks really good here. Yeah, I take that out though. You have stage 1 2 1 2. This is bad. 1 2 1. This is also bad. Stage 1 2 1. This is also bad. 1 2 1 2. This looks good. Stage 1, stage 2, stage 1, stage 2. Nice momentum candles relative to what's going on. You have a nice pause, nice sideways action right here. That looks good. You have stage 1, stage 2. Okay, this looks shit. Stage 1, stage is also shit. Stage 1 2 1 2. This looks good. You have 1 2 1. Nice momentum when you come into the market. Nice pause into the averages. That looks good. 1 2 1 2. This also looks good, right? You have momentum, pause coming to the averages. 1 2 1 2. This looks like shit. 1 2 1 2. This looks like shit. Actually, wait. Let me relook at that. You have a 1 2 1 2. Price is fairly bullish, right? Bullish, bullish, bullish. Nice pause into the EMAs. Nice pause. Maybe I'll wait for one more. Yeah, this would be shit. You have a nice sideways. So 1 2 1 2. Multiple different entries into here. Volume wise, does this look good? Looks kind of choppy. Looks very wicky in my opinion. Probably wouldn't do that. 1 2 1 2. Price comes into it. This is decent. Yeah, this is decent. 1 2 1 2. This is good, right? Pretty choppy, but then starts to look very bullish here. Price comes into it, creates a nice little funnel. Right, maybe I get stopped out somewhere in here, but this looks decent. Good enough pause. And oh my god, we're done already. So you have a 1 2 1 2. That looks like shit. I don't like this right here. That looks like shit. So out of all that, y'all know cat man. Out of all that, we ended up taking these guys here. After all that, I'm chill, buddy. I'm a chill, brother. I'm a chill, brethren. After all that, no, I did not go. After all that, okay, so that's just gonna be my context right here. We're gonna go ahead and cut that video already. We're gonna do the rest tomorrow. We're gonna do the entries tomorrow. And then we're gonna do our entries tomorrow, and then we're gonna restart the data set with these new implemented stuff. But yeah, I'm really tired right now. I'm really fucking tired, so I don't think I could do another hour of like entries. So we're just gonna cut it off there. This looks really good. I mean, these refinements look really good. I mean, I know what I'm really looking for now in terms of context. So the entry is the next important step, and then we'll be on with the whole data collection part 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little step backwards and really redefining what I'm actually looking for a lot properly, because you guys can see right here like the difference in the quality of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for true momentum in these pushes, right? True momentum in the pushes. True momentum in these pushes. True momentum in these pushes, right? True momentum pauses. True momentum pauses. True momentum pauses. Yeah, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that, man. I hope you enjoyed that, bruh.